Happy Monday and welcome back, everyone. It is time now to see what the Hollywood of the South has been up to in our segment Lights, Camera, Atlanta. Back with us today, our entertainment reporter, Francesca Amiker, who's been just a world traveler.
Thank you
get
so
a round
much.
of applause. I know we have a small
hello.
studio audience. Where everybody's like running cameras. Like, Christine, we can't do both. Okay, sorry. How was your trip? She was in Bali. It looked amazing, breathtaking.
And it was beautiful. So I was in Bali for about a week and a half, Bali, Indonesia. That's about 2 hours, like a flight from Australia, about 6 hours from Dubai. And when I tell you, I mean, first and foremost, yes. How did you guys get these photos?
Honey, we follow you on Instagram, my love.
Oh, you did not put that one up there.
Yes, we did.
Yes, so that is us at the hot springs in Seminayak, and that is me in Ubud at the Elephant Sanctuary.
Amazing.
Feeding. That is Tia Marie. I actually got a chance to ride her. That is the Bali swing. I mean, that is world renowned. Everyone gets a chance to get in it. The line's so long, but I got a chance to get in the Bali swing. But this was an experience like none other. I mean, you got to meet and speak with the people, submerge yourself in the culture. I took a cooking class as well. And you learn the people there. I mean, just as we mentioned before, you're so humble after doing something like that because people there, they make about less than $200 a month. That's their salary.
Oh my gosh.
So
you feel like, okay, I live a blessed life. You have an appreciation, actually, I think, for home, we were talking about in the commercial break, but also for the beauty that is all around our world. And okay, we have to know, did you have a professional photographer with you?
No, I just had a girlfriend who knew my angle.
Yes, so that is a great girlfriend. My goodness. Okay, now let's dive right in. A lot was happening here. Okay, biggest story of the day. I heard about it on my drive-in. I haven't seen pictures yet. Beyonce, Coachella, how was it?
I'm surprised you haven't seen it yet. I mean, it's all over the net. It's all over the timeline everywhere. Even in our studio, people are just singing, Drunk in Love. Yeah. So we call this Beachella. This is the opening act right here. She headlined Coachella, the first black woman ever to headline this festival. And you can see her getting down. Wow. This was actually the opening song where she performed, Crazy in Love. And this marching band behind her, I just want to point out the Georgia ties that we have. This is a composition of Southwest DeKalb, which is a high school here, their marching band. Also Kennesaw State University, also University of Georgia in the house as well.
Oh, that's so awesome.
Some other marching band alum. But right there, I mean, everyone's talking about this experience, this performance. And you know she brought out her little sister, Solange.
Yes, I heard.
Also Destiny's Child.
Right. I mean, that's incredible. I mean, I imagine the fans were just going nuts.
Going nuts. I mean, hours after her performance, first and foremost, you know, it aired around 4 a.m. our time. So people stayed up. True Beehive worshipers stayed up for this performance, and she just rocked the house, and it's Beyonce.
I love it. Okay, now let's talk about a young Batman fan. Got a special treat here in Atlanta.
Okay, yes. So this is a bittersweet story because I do believe that the young man has passed away. No. But there's a young man by the name of Makuta, and he is from the Congo, and he was actually staying here. There he is. He was staying here for a while in an Atlanta hospice, very local, and he only had a few days to live, and he tweeted that he loved Batman. So the hospice got to work, and social media got on fire. Ben Affleck ended up FaceTiming him before he passed away, and he even flew his mother in from the Congo to be with him before he passed away. There he is right there in his final time. But
that
Ben
is
Affleck,
amazing.
Isn't that, I just love it when actors and celebrities use their celebrity for the good.
For the good, and step up and hear something and know that it's just something so important that they need to be a part of. That is incredible.
So touching.
Oh my gosh, I can't handle all this good news.
Together.
I know. Well, it's such a sweet story, as you said. It's bittersweet. All right, in other news, Donald Glover.
Our guy, Stone Mountain himself. So Donald Glover, well, it depends on how you refer to him. He could also be called Childish Gambino, but both of those people, I guess you could say both.
Exactly.
He has a big surprise. He has actually been tapped to perform and host on SNL on May 5th. So you can see it right there. Mark your calendars, May 5th, Donald Glover / Childish Gambino going to be in the house. And you can imagine social media did take over. Donald Glover with guest Childish Gambino. You see him, he's looking in the mirror like, which one are you?
Right, which one are you?
And it's just, you have to ask yourself, well, when was the last time or the first time you ever saw Childish Gambino and Donald Glover in the same room?
In the same room.
Never.
Epic. That's going to be epic.
Oh, it's going to be good.
That. Okay, next up, other celeb happenings, spottings.
Okay, so the big one that while I was in Bali, this is what I learned from Atlanta Filming, which is my favorite Twitter account, by the way. Follow them, okay. Mark Wahlberg and Rose Byrne, as well as our girl Octavia Spencer, were spotted downtown. They're filming a movie called Instant Family, and you can see Atlanta Movie Tours, which they're fabulous people. They spotted them right here at the Southern Bistro. They're currently filming some shots for this movie, and this movie actually stars Mark Wahlberg and Rose Byrne as a couple who adopt 3 children who do not want to be adopted at all. The special thing about this is that they use actual foster children.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, in an actual foster home, and that's where the shooting was taking place downtown.
Is awesome. Okay, how about another favorite of mine, The Rock? What's happening?
Johnson.
I love him so much.
Now, you know, he just actually wrapped up filming, well, not just, but a few months ago for the movie Rampage. And I just wanted to give you all some stats on how much this movie right here has meant to Georgia. So this movie just came out over the weekend. It didn't do fantastic in the box office, but it did fairly well. You can see he kind of makes friends with this huge, I want to call him a monkey or a gorilla.
Is that Zoo Atlanta?
Yes. Is it?
Yes.
Oh. Well, okay, so there you
go.
go.
Yes.
So not only did they ask Zoo Atlanta to film there, but they racked in a whopping $50 million when it came to contributing to Georgia's economy, and 22 million wages were paid out to workers. Over 2,100 workers were employed off of this movie alone, which is remarkable.
That's awesome.
We talk about feeding that Georgia economy and making sure that they use our local people, and that's exactly what was done.
Oh, that's so
in this
awesome.
movie.
All right, then lastly, how about for all of our actors and actresses out there, some casting calls?
Oh yeah, guys. So you know, Project Casting is Bay, projectcasting.com. They tell you everything that's shooting here and how you can apply. So Bobby Brown, right now, they're looking for little babies because Bobby Brown has a story coming out. It's like a mini series, but it's a 2-part movie being put on by BET, and right now they are looking for babies.
Okay.
And Bobby Brown was just in town last week.
Really? Another celeb spot.
And then our girl Taraji P. Henson, she also has a project called What Men Want.
Okay.
I don't know if you remember the movie What Women Want that came out a few years ago.
Yes.
Where the guy was able to mind read women.
Yes. Was that the Mel Gibson one, guys?
That's exactly what it was.
Yes.
Well, now Taraji P. Henson is doing her own.
I love it.
So we can know what these men think.
Exactly. Please help us out. What? Or you don't? Well, there you go, Paul. Thank you for answering that. Now that makes sense. Fran, I missed you. We all missed you, but I loved living vicariously through you.
Thank you so much.
In
I missed
Bali.
you all too.
Well, thank you for all of your great updates about the Hollywood of the South.